attention, dribbling net. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Finna show you how to get.
Up next, the Rockets take it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. For a handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris, the future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases, and here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that, and they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys so that they can gain some much-needed experience in big games. Tough situation.
So the Houston starting five. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Durant in at the three. Pass to Holmgren. It's Hartenstein, high post. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Thompson right side. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Dort outside, pass to Hartenstein. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dort with a steal. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun. 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Yeah, Sengun's aggressive style is what gets him here.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Out to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against VanVleet. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Smith with a screen on Williams. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Holmgren with it. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Amen Thompson.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Hartenstein goes, and Hartenstein slams it in.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Good work there as it goes.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Thompson with a steal. Into the lane. Oh, wow!
Incredible! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Joe comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Some room here for Williams. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Houston in the lead. Here's Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got 5 points.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Caruso with it, and it's Şengün picking him up, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Back to Şengün, outside Durant. Smith with a screen on Caruso. Another one falls for Houston.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Some room here for Williams. It's rebounded by Şengün.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
The fader. Durant, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Williams is out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Joe in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now Caruso to the paint. Look at Shai playing big inside.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Off target from 3-point range. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's SGA. They now take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Kogi. Good work defensively by Caruso.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And Williams punches it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist by Şengün.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question of heliocentric.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Back to Şengün. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists now tonight.
VanVleet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Şengün. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And they take the lead. Easton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, VanVleet, just great vision and feel for the game.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. Dort outside, fires the 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Rockets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Durant. And it's Houston scoring again.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Finney-Smith's checked in. Outside, Williams gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got 5.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
The 12th overall pick in 2022, Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
VanVleet against Caruso. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Alperen Şengün.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
Here's Durant driving in, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Finney Smith. Pass to Caruso. A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. Houston leading by 3. Now Durant. There's the triple. Oh, Durant from way out.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
The 3 from Holmgren. Thompson pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Şengün. Again, Houston.
I just love the ball movement.
So it's Oklahoma City now. 8-point game. Looking to win the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. This one for 3. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Here's Durant. Who drains the 19-footer. Durant's got 18.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range? He's more than willing to take it. Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
That'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq, and now they're processing things even faster, making even better decisions. That's impressive.
Yeah, if your front office selected any one of these guys, you can say you won the draft.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
And KD, the easy money sniper, doing what he does best. One of the most prolific scorers the game has ever seen.
Yeah, you know a little something about that, I would say. Just a little.
Yeah.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Houston 5 right now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. The Rockets lead by 5. Shot on the wing. VanVleet misses. Ooh, poked away. From outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 5 assists in the game.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Smith outside. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Dort for 3. On target from range. So Dort's got 5.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lu Dort.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lu Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Şengün gets it to go. Dort with it. 5 points in the game. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Şengün with a steal.
Yeah, not the smartest move. I mean, just passing it up for grabs.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
Smith hits them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Knocked away. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Looking to get back on track. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Houston leading by 5. Up top, Şengün. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy, and he knows how to get a call.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Both free throws good from Şengün. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Smith. Van Vliet outside. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Van Vliet's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Caruso pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Clock at 4. Nice move. Tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Durant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams punches it home.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Thiesen's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
Substitution, number 17, Tari.
And the Thunder in possession here. Trailing by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Shoots over Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Pass to Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Caruso. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And on Thursday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Okogie's checked in for the Rockets. Shepherd comes in for Thompson. Shepherd, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Thunder trail by 15. Got a piece of it. The second effort. Here's Şengün, doubled by Caruso. And here's Shepherd for three. Caruso grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Wallace off target from outside. Houston with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lets it fly from 18. He squares up and sinks it. Shepherd's gotten 4 this quarter.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
14 foul.
That free throw misses.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Van Vliet outside with the drive, and the basket is good. Van Vliet's got 10.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And so it's the Houston Rockets, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Alex Caruso is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Count the basket.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Wallace's shot is good.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Here's Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Thompson, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. 19-point game. Easton with a steal. In transition, here they come. That three's off the mark. Outside Joe. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Van Vliet. And rejected. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Here's Caruso. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. The Rockets lead by 17. Here's Thompson. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
the fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Here's Wallace. The shot off that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good at recognizing when his teammates are open.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Joe. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Williams against Durant. Pass to Holmgren to halt the run. Sinks it from distance.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Şengün. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. And here's Holmgren. The baseline J. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. Holmgren's got his 4th assist with that last one. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Takes it inside. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Back to Şengün. Pass to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Williams. Durant for 3. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Alperen Şengün.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Knocked loose. Stolen by VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. Now Durant. From deep. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 8 now on the night.
We call that target practice, gentlemen. Kevin Durant, one of the great scorers in history.
Dort outside. Here's Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Şengün. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Alperen Şengün.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Capella, he's checked in for Adams. So it's Oklahoma City now. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. They get it again. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, and another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Shepherd. Looking to get it going. That shot off. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
13 foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Outside Eason from the arc. The shot, no good. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.